All right.
Hit it, baby.
Hey.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Hey, we hot?
How you doing, bud?
Good, dog.
Sorry for my voice. There was a lot of partying last night that I did.
Same people?
2 weeks in a row. You know, that's how
Same
it works.
degenerates this time?
Two of the same degenerates.
Degenerates?
And then
Other
like,
new degenerates?
Yeah, 8 more other people.
Damn.
It was pretty cool. It was fun. I really enjoyed the time that I had with everybody. I really did. So if you guys are listening, I really enjoyed it.
That's wild.
But it was fun. There was a lot of partying, drinking, all that shit, clubbing. Yeah. I mean, I don't recommend it, doing it, the last 2 weeks. I've been doing it. I did it for the last 2 weeks. But this time it was different. I actually went to a club instead of a festival for tater tots.
Cool.
And then it was fun. But the interesting later in the story or in the night was very interesting. I'll tell you that. So in the middle, while we were all hanging out in the club,
Bottles in the club.
Bottles in the club, homie. We're just drinking, having fun.
Bottles full of buzz.
It was one of our friends' birthdays and stuff
Shorty
like that.
in the club. Bottles full of buzz.
Yeah. I guess out of the 10 of us that were there, 3 of them took shrooms.
Oh, Jesus.
And then one got really, tripping balls and then ran off.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Like in the middle of the night. Just ran off in the middle of the night.
Wait, from this club you were at?
Yeah. So so what happens is that we're in the club.
Shorty in the club.
We in the club.
Bottles full of buzz.
Hey. I just gotta say that the guy that was DJing last night was fire. His hype man sucked dick. I could be a better hype man than he could.
Really?
Oh, hell yeah. He wasn't even getting anybody hyped. He was just like, 1, 2, 3, let's go. I'm like,
But the DJ slapped hard?
Yeah, the DJ was good, but his hype man sucked. I was like, dude, throw me up there, I'll be your hype man. But
what's Lower Lewis River Falls Trail?
Oh, dude, it's a...
Did you type that in here?
No, I copy and pasted. I ain't typing shit. It's a 30-foot wide, a 32-foot wide waterfall that's down off of down south by Vancouver.
We going?
That you can swim in, and it looks like a lagoon.
Oh, like the little lake below the waterfall. You can swim
Yeah, you could swim underneath the waterfall and stuff like that. And I thought it was that looks really cool. I think.
How did you stumble across that?
News.
Oh, Jesus.
It was on one of my news feeds.
Cool.
So then I was like, oh, this seems kind of cool. I think me and Mike can go be gay and jump in a pool together.
Wild.
If you want it that way. But, I mean, yeah, it just turned into pretty much...
These people you work with are a bad influence.
They're all cool. They're all interesting people, trust me. I mean, you meet very interesting people when you work at where I work. But yeah, so he tripped balls. We found him. He took an exit, emergency exit.
Oh, okay.
Out and then left, and we couldn't find him, and then we found him.
Were you looking for him a lot?
Yeah, we were looking for him for 30 minutes, and then we found him. And then we were about to leave. We gathered everybody around. We were all saying goodbyes.
I love that. We gathered everybody around.
We gathered everybody around, and we're saying our goodbyes. And then all of a sudden, this motherfucker decides to creep slow walk away from us, and then
the same one who ran away before.
The same guy that ran away before, and then that we just found, saying goodbye to everybody, creep walks, and then we turn, and this motherfucker starts turning to a 5-star track athlete and just books it, and then you got 3 people running after him.
Did somebody drive him there?
Yeah.
And he's trying to get away? Oh, my God.
So
fucking maniac.
Don't get me wrong. The beginning of the day was, to the night was fine. Everything was fine. We were having fun, shots, drinks. Everybody's having fun. Dancing, all that stuff. Getting hot. It was fucking hot. Real hot.
Yeah.
Dude didn't spray when it gets really hot, they spray that, nitrous that makes it cooler or whatever in there.
Okay.
Yeah, they should have been spraying that a lot because it was fucking hot in that bitch.
Were you wearing shorts?
Of course I was. I knew I was gonna fucking die in there.
You're kind of like shaking your head. No, of course I was.
Of course I was. I was a smooth operator.
I'm a smooth operator.
But and then it was fine. I mean, but towards the end of the night it was just like he beelines it, and then we had to find him. That was at like 2:00 in the morning.
Damn.
So we spent like an hour and a half trying to find him in the middle of Bellevue, in the city.
In the city.
So that was my night. That was my interesting weekend. I didn't get home until about 4:00 this morning.
You texted me
At 4
at
o'clock.
4:30 this morning.
Oh yeah.
At 4:25.
Yeah.
I woke up at 5:30 and got your text.
Yeah,
an
man.
hour later.
Oh yeah.
That's wild.
100%. And then I just fell asleep.
Yeah.
Like I fell asleep at probably like like 4:45.
Damn.
Yeah.
I texted you back at 5:30.
I was sleeping.
I
dog.
know.
I was so
Oh,
dead. Like
fuck.
that's why my voice is so fucked up right now. Because also like while I was in the club, I was like yelling, scream singing pretty much. Like
Mhm.
what you could do like when a nice song comes on and you do like the jumping, the stupid shit. But yeah, it was fun. But the last part of it wasn't very exciting. I didn't.
Oh yeah,
really
and I
enjoy
was
it.
I was always gonna bring this shit up. There was no reason for you to come up to pot at my house. I like how you texted me that like maybe I'll come up later. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, well,
Because I knew we were going to the game, so I was like, I'm already coming down here. So
right. I didn't know if that was the game plan. So I mean,
yeah,
I'm happy that we made this decision
yeah, dog.
because
I figured I would just like show up at your house and we'd pot there, but
I mean this is
chill.
This is better.
This is better.
I mean we're sitting in
100%.
our friend's house right now, just sitting on the couch, just podcasting. But I mean it was. If I have to say to all the people that listen to us, please, if you're gonna party,
Don't do what Terry does.
don't do what I do. Go to like a sit down chill club thing.
We're gonna pass out so hard tonight after the game.
I probably might. I mean, I would.
Did Brad say he would drive?
I don't know.
So you or Brad?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm not drinking. I mean, I'll have like maybe a couple beers, but I'm not drinking.
I love that. I'm not drinking. All right, I might have a couple beers, but I'm not drinking.
But that's how it works, man. I'm just gonna get like a couple.
You're not gonna get like shit face.
I'm not gonna get like shit face. I didn't get shit face last night, but I definitely did not. When I woke up at like 7 something yesterday, and then didn't get to bed until like 4:45 this morning.
This is like 20-year-old behavior.
Dude, you only live once, man.
You're not wrong.
So I mean, you gotta,
You gotta stay out late, get no sleep,
Yep.
fuck your voice up.
Yep.
Gotta do it all.
Yeah, you gotta do everything. You gotta live life. You gotta have to tell your children, what not to do in life.
You gotta tell your children, don't stay out till 4 a.m. in
Yeah.
Bellevue on a Saturday night.
And then go to a baseball game later
The
too.
next day.
The next day, which you're gonna be staying out until later because you're gonna go.
Fireworks afterward.
Yeah, you got fireworks. Well, it's pre-game.
The game doesn't start till 6.
I know, and then we're going.
And then fireworks after.
Well, yeah. So we're going at like
Going
3:30.
early.
We're going
Going
early
early.
to a tailgate.
To pregame and to like get our make sure we get parking and all that because it's
Yeah.
hella busy there.
Well, because if you go early, you get free parking.
Oh really?
I think so. That's what Brad said.
Oh.
He said
So
that if you go there, you
Get
get
a
free
parking spot, hang
Yep.
out before the game for an hour, a
Yep.
couple hours.
Go inside.
Game starts at 6.
Yeah.
Watch the game. Clear
Cle-
off the field.
Do you mean like
Dark lights go off. Fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been contemplating. I think I might do it tomorrow. I think no, tomorrow's 4th of July, so it doesn't work. Happy 4th of July, motherfuckers.
Happy Patriots Day, bitches.
Yeah, or wherever you're listening to.
What's it called? Happy what day?
Independence Day.
Day.
Happy Independence Day in America.
And on this day, that like the fucking
Independence Day.
Independence Day movie when the president character is like,
And this day.
and on this day we celebrate our independence.
Yeah.
We will not go quiet into the night. We will not back down without a fight. Not on this day. On this day, we celebrate our independence. And then Will Smith flies off into the sky in an airplane.
Yeah. I mean, and then that old dude that, dies at the end that goes into the hole.
Mm.
Yeah. But.
Bro, you fucking litty. Dude, I'm kind of excited because I haven't been to a Rainiers game in like years.
I've never been to
like
one.
5 or 8 years or something.
I've been to a baseball game before, but I've never been to a Rainiers game.
I used to go all the time because my grandparents had season tickets, and my grandpa had a really cool seat. Actually, I think it was on third base, down kind of close, and so we would always get really good seats when we went with them.
Yeah, so the plan is to go in there and then
get some beverages.
I guess, yeah. So we can get beverages.
Is there a special fancy place we get to go to with these tickets?
So we get to go to a thing called the Summit Club.
Oh, we can
where we get a wristband and then we can go inside and
get exclusive shit.
Well, free beers, pretty much.
Free beers, wow.
Yeah.
But then we can also go sit in seats if we want to.
Yeah, they're up there that we can find. But I don't think I'd want to leave
the Summit Club,
the other person or Drew behind. If you know what I'm saying.
Can he come into the Summit Club?
No, you have to have a bracelet.
Can we get him a beer?
Yeah, we can grab him beers. I can grab 2 beers.
Give him a free beer. But then hang out and sit, watch the game. We should go sit in the seat with him and hang out.
Yeah, I don't want to
Is this kid that's going one of your fucking degenerate friends?
From last week, yeah.
Oh, but not at the club?
Not the club one.
Why not? He didn't want to go to the club?
He did. Well, he had to work today.
Oh, it sucks.
But I mean, I'm thinking of he can take my ticket to drink if he wants to drink more than me.
Oh, and then
then I can just
get a couple.
I'll be hey, can you just go grab me a beer?
I can get you one.
I know. Anybody can go grab.
I'm not gonna drink a shit ton.
Right.
I like this shit.
You we can't bring that in there.
Well, I'm almost done with it.
But you can bring more. Oh, apparently the Carlsons are bringing an RV there, so we're gonna pregame in there too. So.
Oh, they'll have their RV with a bunch of shit in the parking lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure you can bring that bottle.
I know I don't want to.
And drink more if you want.
I don't.
Get fatty. Get litty titty like I did last night. You can be in the club by yourself. Or it would be more like a parking lot.
So, let me tell you my story real quick before I forget.
Okay.
So I take the ferry to work every day, for people who don't know. I ride a motorcycle to work.
Vroom vroom, motherfucker.
Bing bong. And
fuck your life.
In all the years that I've been commuting on the ferry with my motorcycle, not once have I ever had a situation where what's your problem?
In my mind, I'm thinking of, I'm trying to think of what could have happened that made this scenario happen.
You want to try to think why I'm so angry about my life?
I can only guess that you didn't make it.
So let me tell the story. So I commute on the ferry on a motorcycle, and the benefit of that is I don't have to ever wait in lines, which is great. Now, the only potential problem would be if the ferries completely break down and an entire route stops running right when I'm getting off of work. That's the only thing that could fuck me.
Yeah, that's
right?
The worst thing that could happen.
That's the only thing that could fuck me.
Yeah.
And that's never happened before.
Oh, no.
Sometimes ferries are late, but I still don't have to wait in line. I just get on the first ferry that's there. Super dope. But on Thursday, coming home from work, the first time I get to the terminal, and they had a boat sitting there, and they were getting people off the boat, and they were like, hey, this route is closed. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, these people have been sitting on this boat for an hour and a half. Because it's been broken down, and we're finally letting them off because it never took off. So they loaded this boat an hour and a half ago, and then when I got there, they finally decided the boat was fucked, and they had to let everybody off. And so they were leaving people off and saying, this route is now closed because this boat is broken down in the dock.
So, wait, hold on.
And another boat had to go up and dock at Mukilteo that couldn't dock there because they had that boat blocking it. And so they basically closed the route for 3 hours right as I was getting off of work. And so I had to go all the way down to fucking Seattle to get the Bainbridge ferry.
Oh, my God.
Or wait until the route came back up, which it might never come back up that night. So I was like, fuck.
So it took them an hour and 30 minutes to decide.
Well,
that
they were
this
trying to
boat was
repair the
broke.
boat, and they wanted to take off and keep going, but they decided, okay, we can't repair the boat here, so we have to let these people back off and not take them. Those people must be fucking pissed. So
Yeah.
it's 3:15. It's like 3:15, and I'm getting down to the terminal in Edmonds,
Okay.
and they tell me, turn around, bitch. This shit's closed.
God, dude.
And I was like, fuck, do I ride around or do I go to Seattle? And now I looked at the traffic.
Yeah.
It's coming up on 4th of July weekend. It would have taken me so long because of traffic to ride around. So I was like, I ain't doing that shit. I'm going to Seattle because I can still cut the line. So even if there's a line, I can still cut the line and get on the first boat. And the Seattle ferry, at least, still had 2 big boats running. Their normal operations.
This is like your worst nightmare.
Almost my worst nightmare.
This is like your worst nightmare.
The worst nightmare would have been also the Seattle terminal would have been closed.
Yeah.
Right? So I said, fuck, I better fucking go. But then I was like, I'm hungry. And I knew it was going to take me a lot longer to get home. So I was like, fuck. I went and got gas because I need gas. And then I went and stopped on the way to the highway at my fucking old stomping grounds.
Tub subs?
No.
Chipotle?
My original,
Oh, God.
my original Linwood Chipotle.
No, you're
the one I used to go to every single Friday.
Oh,
so I stopped by because it's on the way to the highway. So I stopped by there, slammed a bowl because I was starving, then got back on the bike, went to I-5, rode down, and then there started to be traffic. So I shot over, got off an exit, and like took back roads all the way to fucking downtown, like where the ferry is in Seattle. It took me 45 minutes because there were so many people and traffic and shit. It was the fucking worst.
Dude,
I finally get there.
Now you know how I felt last week.
And I get there.
And I was in a car. Last week in Seattle.
But there were so many people. So I finally, and I was lucky because the ferry was a few minutes late. So right when I got to the terminal, I was late to the boat that was going to be taking off right when I got there.
Yeah.
But that boat was a few minutes late. So I literally got there, got in line, and like 5 minutes later, it started to load us. I got so lucky with the timing. But I didn't get home till like 6. I normally get home at like 3:50. I got home at like 6:10. Yeah, I didn't get home. It took me like another extra 2.5 hours to get home on Thursday.
Dude.
And guess what? I get to the terminal in Seattle, and a guy rolls up behind me on a motorcycle. This is the worst thing ever, dude. So there's so much construction going on everywhere right now. I'm fucking heated, bro. So there's so much construction going on everywhere. And I think this is why this happened to me. I get to the ferry. I pull up. I'm like, good. I made the boat. I'm going to chill. I drank some water. This guy pulls up behind me on a BMW motorcycle. And then I'm waiting a couple minutes. And he's like, hey, man. He's pointing at my rear tire. And I was like,
no.
What's up? And he's like, did you know that you have a screw in your tire? And I get off the bike. I walk back. And sure enough, I've got a fucking screw right in the middle of my fucking rear tire. And you know what it is probably from? All the Seattle construction that I had to drive through to get into this fucking ferry. So I'm like, motherfucker, I have a screw in my fucking rear tire right in the middle. I was like, of course, this is fucking karma. So luckily, my tire's holding air.
Yeah.
So the screw is leaking like super minimally.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I can at least make it home.
Yeah.
So I get on the boat. Fine. I still have enough air. I made it home. I drive off Bainbridge, get it home. No problem.
Yeah.
But now I got to fucking fix this shit. And I don't have a patch kit.
So what do you do?
So I went on Amazon and got a fucking really actually cool. I'll show you to you. It's a dope ass patch kit. You take this thing, you pull the screw out, you jam this thing in the hole, and you pull it out, and then it leaves this little rubber strip in the hole. It's super simple and easy.
It's kind of like a plug.
Yeah. It's got a little metal head that allows you to stick it in, and then when you pull it out, the sleeve comes off, and it's just a bunch of rubber in there, and you don't have to like do any glue. It just you shove it in and pull it out, and it's a plug. And I just did it today before I came down.
That's what
because it just came in the mail yesterday. But
that's what a lot of like tire places do for.
I'm gonna
like
carry
flats.
this with me now forever because it's super easy to use.
And
it plugged my hole.
The only thing you plugged your hole.
Yeah, dog.
Because they'll just like they can't do the sidewall, but they could do it in the tread.
Because if it's in the sidewall, you're fucked. You get a new tire.
Yeah.
So mine is like almost right in the middle, so it's a perfect candidate. So I called my buddy who I work with, who's red motorcycle. I was like, hey man, do you have a patch kit? He's like, yeah. Order this one, and so I ordered. It's called like Dynaplug. Dude, I'm telling you, have that with you on your bike.
So should we get?
You take the screw out, you shove this thing in, you pull it out, and your tire's plugged, and you cut off the excess, and it's done.
Yeah.
And I put one in this morning, and then there was a little bit of air coming out the side of it, so I just jammed another one in. You can do like up to 3 or 4 at a time, and it took 2 of them. But then I put water in it and no bubbles, pump my tire up, and I'm good. So hopefully I won't have to buy a new tire for this.
Yeah, because those fucking tires are going to be expensive.
Yeah.
I know I have to get new tires for mine.
I bought a tire just to have on hand, but I don't. That tire is still pretty new, so I don't want to have to like
the rear tire.
I'm hoping this patch like works really really well, and I can keep like using the tire for a while longer. But anyway, that's my story.
Yeah, that
fucking sucked.
That sounds like a terrible.
And the moral of the story is, I have a little tiny pump that I always carry with me for pumping up air on the bike.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have a patch kit with me. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna have all this shit all my shitty experiences.
I'm surprised that you just figured this like.
Well, I've never had to patch. One time my tire was flat at work, and I didn't have my pump yet, and some guy had to help me, and that was annoying. Yeah. I bought a pump, haven't had to use it yet, and then now I have a screw. Didn't have a patch kit. Now I have a patch kit. I use it at home, but I'm slowly gathering.
So what you're telling me is that I need a portable air compressor, and a patch kit.
I'll show you next time you come up to my house.
Just in case that.
I'll show you what I have.
Okay.
But the patch kit was so easy to use, and it's this tiny little handle that has the things in the handle.
And you just go.
So it's really portable. It's kind of hard. You have to like really shove it in there.
You gotta really get in there.
But once you get it in there, you just pull it out.
Just pull out.
And then lose a little bit of rubber.
Ooh. Like a rubber seal?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a little dirty.
And then I poured water in it, and there were still little bubbles.
And so you stuck
it's a little more air coming out. And then I was like, fuck, I got to use another one. So I loaded another one, and I went, and this one was hard to get in there. But I went, and I got it in. I had to try real hard.
Yeah, because you're scrawny.
I got it in there, though. And then I pulled it out, and it was another little nugget sticking out, and I chopped that shit off.
Yeah.
And now I got...
Did you
now I got a fucking solid tire, and I aired it up, bitch.
Did you grunt? Did you do like one of the...
No, I did it silent.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, dog. Anyway, that's my story.
It's like how you take a shit.
Yeah.
You're like... It's like you feel relieved after you do it.
Yeah.
Man, it sucks when you get older and when you have like... You get like these stupid grunts that men do. Can we buy the new MacBook Air yet? I'm not going to buy it.
I think it was in...
I wouldn't buy it.
I think it was...
I wouldn't buy it.
July, you can start buying it.
I wouldn't buy it.
Why not?
Why not?
I looked it up, and I only get $400
It's not that much better than the one that you have.
I like how it looks, motherfucker.
But
no, I know it's not much better.
It's not much better.
I like how it looks.
I don't give a shit, man.
You can buy it in a darker color than this.
Give me yours. Then I can have 2.
$500.
$500?
I paid fucking $1,100 or $1,200 for this.
Maybe. Well, how is yours better than mine? I think.
Yes.
Of course it is.
I have the more GPU, and I have 512 hard drive. You have 256. Is that right?
How about I just trade you mine, so you can use the $400 to buy the new one. Let's get the same price.
We trade laptops, and then I turn yours in.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's a fair game.
Yeah. If I decide to buy it. I haven't decided to buy it yet.
Because if you decide to buy it.
You can't buy it yet. They said it'd be available this month in July, but I don't think... Yeah, it still only says view pricing. You can't buy it yet.
Yeah, I think...
It's not available
I think I can get the same price for yours. Or
but
maybe
I just
like $20
it because
cheaper.
It looks... You can buy a color that's really dark, and I like the color.
You like dark colors?
Yeah. And it has the bigger screen with the... smaller bezels, which I really want.
Yeah, but are you down to trade?
Sure.
Cool.
Look at
it. You heard it here, folks. He's down to trade. So if I say that if I bring this up again, he says, "No, that's not what I said."
Oh, it's so dark.
We can tell him to go back to this fucking
and
podcast.
It's got the MagSafe. Oh, it's
number
so
20, 21.
Oh.
Podcast number 21. Dude, I can't believe we're up to 21 right now.
Isn't that dope?
Like, what did you say to me beforehand? Like back in like a couple weeks ago, where you said like podcasts that start up don't go past 7.
Yeah, there was a stat that I read about like probably years ago now, but where it was like so many people. There's so many new podcasts all the time, like a fuck ton. But like I don't know, 90% of podcasts stop being a podcast by episode 7. Like most podcasts don't make it past like episode 7 or something like that. And so I told Terry, I was like, hey man, we're fucking already banging this shit out.
Yeah, man. And I mean, and like I'm more of like a a data kind of dude. So like I like trying to figure out like how many like viewers and followers we have, and like the podcast system for that shit is so broken.
How many viewers do we have?
I don't fucking know.
Probably not very many.
I really don't know.
It doesn't matter.
And
Because hey, you know why it doesn't matter? Because we would be doing this no matter what. Because we just want to do this.
Yeah, but I mean, like
I do.
I think for the people that are here that are listening to us right now, I really do appreciate it. I really do.
We love you.
We love you.
To the moon.
To the moon, man.
Come with us to the moon.
If you take us to the moon, we'll take you to the moon.
We'll take you to the moon. Take you to the moon.
I will always take you guys to the moon. Let's go.
Yeah.
But it's really weird because it's really like they have no statistics to like prove like how many.
There's no good place to check to see like what your total viewer count is or downloads.
No, because every single fucking one is like, you have your podcast on one site, you have your podcast on another site, so you have to go there to figure out how many.
That's why RSS should aggregate it for you.
Yeah, but
it doesn't do a good job.
It's not a good job.
Oh.
I mean, we pay for it, but I mean,
we have to actually use it.
Yeah,
you can't. There's
we should probably figure out another like service that we could use, like the better file. The AIF file, I think.
Like larger file size with better quality or something.
Yeah, better quality of sound, so you guys can.
How much is the RSS?
Fuck if I know, dude.
How much did we pay? $50 for a year? $100 for a year?
I think I paid $50.
Was it 50 total?
Fuck if I know, dude. I just paid for it.
I know, but I forgot how much it was.
I don't know. I think it's like, you could just look it up. You have a laptop going on over there. Your old MacBook that you want to get a new MacBook because you're a little bitch.
How much does RSS?
But yeah, dude, it's crazy out here.
How much does it cost to start a podcast? RSS.
Well, if you guys really want to know it, the RSS is
here. Let me read it. Yeah. As with so many things, the answer to how much it costs to start a podcast is, well, it depends. Now we know what you're thinking. That's not helpful. However, the simple truth is that you can spend a lot of money to get started, but you don't have to. In fact, if you already have a computer and you're operating on a shoestring budget, you can record, edit, and launch a podcast for less than $200. On the other hand, if you want to use higher-end equipment, blah, 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 fuck you. Where's the price? A computer. Oh, my God. A computer, a microphone. No shit. How much does your fucking service cost?
Should just be up in the right-hand corner.
No. I don't want to hit the sign-up button.
Just hit the sign-up button.
Fuck off.
Do it. Don't be a little bitch.
It's like going through all the things. Headphones, microphones, computer.
All the basic essentials you need to start.
Oh my God! It doesn't even actually say what theirs costs.
All you need is a mic, 2 computers.
I don't want to sign in.
You don't have to sign in.
I do. I do.
Well, I mean,
they're not going to tell me. They fucking liars.
I can look it up later. So, the F1.
Oh, you want to hit that?
Yeah,
we should probably hit that.
Let's get in the F1. Let's get in that F1. That shit was so. Obviously, I.
Is it gonna rain? It's not gonna rain at the game, right? It stopped raining for the day.
I'm not sure. You do have a computer.
I don't think they play baseball in the rain.
They don't.
All right, go ahead and talk about your shit.
So obviously, I did not watch the F1 live like you did.
No, you just watched it. Who cares if you watched it live or not?
I know. I'm just saying. But so you do like the original thing. You do the OG thing. They give you like here's the compound of the tires, and then it goes into the formation lap. You get to the formation lap. They line up. The lights are going out, and it goes doot 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 doot. And then the lights are out. And then you get the and Verstappen. He gets a great start. He gets the inside line.
Oh yeah, the first one he passed him, huh?
He got the inside line.
And Hamilton.
Yeah.
Hamilton start on the first start. Yeah. He fucking went right around Charles Leclerc.
Yeah, he went right. Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, they all got great starts.
Yeah, dog.
And then all of a sudden, chaos occurs.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's just debris is everywhere in turn 1.
It's a clusterfuck, and the loser was fucking Joe.
Yeah, dude, he took a.
Is it? I think that his
Zhou
first name
Guanyu?
is Zhou, and the second
Zhou
last,
Guan Yu.
last name is Guan Yu.
Guan Yu, yeah.
Okay.
Zhou Guan Yu.
So Zhou Guan Yu got the
I
fucking
think his name is
short end of that
it's
stick.
Zhou.
Yeah.
Zhou Guan Yu.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the short end of that stick. So did George Russell too. So what happened was is that
Well, George Russell was the guy that actually hit Joe. Although he
It
only
wasn't his
hit him
fault.
because he got it was a
because
big
it was
clusterfuck.
all what's his name, Alex Albon's fault.
No, the stewards just determined that nobody was at fault. It was just a racing incident because they were all they determined it was basically no one's fault. There was just
Right.
so much going on that it was kind of a
Right. So what happened was is that
cascading type of thing.
Russell hit Zhou Guan Yu, and Zhou Guan Yu flipped and then skidded across the tarmac into the gravel, and then towards where the barricade at the end of the gravel is, his halo hits a patch of dirt, and then he flips over the barricade into the fence.
But he was literally sliding on the halo.
But he was sliding on
for
the
a
halo
long time.
the whole entire time before he hits the
Fucking wild, dude.
But the halo, see, it's a good and
That's
thing
why the
that
halo's there.
the F1 has made is the halo, because it probably saved his life.
Probably.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
halo saved his life, 100%.
Dude, slid on the top
Does
of the
it say
car
how long
for
he slid
so
for?
far. He slid. I don't know how far, but literally from the edge of the track all the way along
To
the
turn
dirt.
turn one, before turn one.
This was turn one.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, but before turn one.
Right. The edge of turn one, the track, all the way across the dirt, and finally he flipped completely over a couple times right before the barrier. But from the track all the way to the
Dude,
barrier, he was sliding on the top
Dude,
of his
just
car.
imagine being a fan, right?
Let me read this.
Right in that turn, right, because where that fence was, right?
Let me read this
All
so
right.
it'll describe it for the people listening. Zhou Guan Yu was at the center of a terrifying crash shortly after Sunday afternoon's British Grand Prix got underway at Silverstone. As the lights went out, Pierre Gasly found himself sandwiched between Zhou and George Russell,
George Russell.
who closed together with Zhou's car flipping upside down. Zhou skated across the gravel before his car vaulted over the tire barriers and into the catch fencing, eventually coming to a halt at an awkward angle. After receiving medical attention in his car, Alfa Romeo confirmed that Zhou was okay and had been taken to the medical center for checks. A lengthy delay followed, with the race resuming shortly before 1600 local time. So basically, it was an hour.
Yeah.
The race started, so we live on the West Coast, so I'll say 7 a.m. Pacific time. So it was not till 8 a.m. Pacific time that they restarted the race.
I didn't realize that.
It's fucking wild, bro.
I didn't realize that they do Formula 1, Formula 2 before.
Formula 3, Formula
Formula
2.
3, Formula 2, and then Formula 1.
Yeah.
Like beforehand. I didn't
Yep.
know that.
Yeah, that's to share resources. Basically, you're already sending all the gear for the certain teams to the track. You might as well have the junior leagues do their races while you're there.
But
So, damn. So Max Verstappen. Here's the after. Actually, we should go through this. So after this race, the drivers' standings are still Verstappen 181, Perez 147,
Checo!
Leclerc 138, Sainz 127. So Sainz is actually catching Leclerc, interestingly enough.
But the funny thing about it was
Russell 111, Hamilton 93.
Well, Checo got fucked off the restart and was dead last and got second place. I'm just throwing that out there.
Here's
My favorite driver.
Let me give you the
Checo.
constructors.
Checo, sign my T-shirt.
Red Bull 328, Ferrari 265, Mercedes 204, and then McLaren behind them at 73. So the top three are Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, and Mercedes is actually could fucking do some damage on Ferrari
They're coming
from
back.
a constructors championship
They're
standpoint.
coming back.
Hamilton's car was looking fucking way better this race. He was actually racing.
I'm just surprised that what happened.
I'm so excited for next week.
What's next week?
Austria.
Rebel Ring?
Yeah, dog.
I'm just hoping that I am a Red Bull fan. Don't get me wrong, but they've been having so many issues this year.
They're still winning by a fairly wide margin.
Yeah, but I mean, but what's really great is that it's like in the points for the drivers championship, it's all very close. Like not the number one driver is in the lead essentially. In a way, where it's close. Like the 1-2 drivers are really close together. Like Sergio and Verstappen.
Well, Verstappen is a bit ahead, and then it's kind of like Perez, Leclerc, and Sainz all kind of closer in third.
Right, but what I'm saying is it's like
second. Rather.
Those two, like the number 2 drivers for those two.
Perez is close to Verstappen, and Sainz is close to Leclerc.
Yeah, which is like they're both like one win away from taking the lead from both. Right.
There's no one clear favorite driver on those teams.
Yeah.
They got competitive cars. That's what happens when they both have a competitive car.
But the great thing about it is it's like later on in the season and they're all close together, they're all going to fight each other.
Austria next weekend.
Don't say it's at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
No. Qualifying is on Friday.
Sprint.
Because there's a sprint on Saturday.
Sprint.
Qualifying is at 8 a.m. on Friday for us. Saturday, the sprint race is 7:30 to 8:30, and then on Sunday the race is 6 to 8 again.
God damn it, man!
Okay, I'm gonna watch all that shit.
I'm not partying at all this weekend.
You say that now.
That shit.
You say that now.
No, I mean, yeah. Off this second start, I don't know how I feel about that restart.
If you don't, then you can come up and watch it at my house if you want to.
Trust me, I need to.
I will only delay for so long.
I know.
I'm not going to wait too long. I won't start at 6 if you can't get there by 6.
I know how it works. I know how you work.
You know how I operate?
I know how you operate.
You know that I operate like a smooth operator.
I'm happy that Sainz got his first win.
I'm going to search that qualifying clip of him where his fucking race engineer goes, "Yeah, you got first because you're a smooth operator."
I am happy that Sainz got his first win of the season. I mean, it's cool. Or his first win.
His first pole and his first win.
First pole and first
race.
win in his career as a F1 driver.
I'm a smooth operator.
But I mean, it's are you looking it up?
Yeah.
But it's good. It's good
qualifying highlights.
It was an exciting race, honestly. Oh, Mick got points too, so which helps his him staying with Haas for a while longer. Because they're not. There's.
You keep it together like a smooth operator.
I didn't realize I had P1. Oh, you keep it together like a smooth operator. I'd fucking died listening to that shit. Oh my god,
dude. Yo, if you guys
you keep it together like a smooth operator.
What's that guy that makes fun of like he does impersonations? Who's here?
Oh yeah.
Brad's here. Hey, it's Brad.
Oh, let me look it up. I forget his name.
Yo, Brad, you want to be a part of this? What's going down? We're doing a potty.
Potty toddy.
It doesn't matter, but if you want to speak, you got to take one of our mics. Because we don't have to. You want to speak? No, I'm good right now. Now get in there.
Funny guy.
I got nothing to say. You got a lot of things to say. Nah. Oh, baby. Have you been watching?
Connor Moore. His name is Connor Moore.
Connor Moore.
Oh, we'll show Brad after we're done.
What does he do?
Or we can show him now, actually. This guy does like hilarious F1 impressions. But if you don't know who Will Buxton is, you might not appreciate it.
No, I'm kind of off the line on F1.
I like Terry knows, but this guy's the best.
Not since Nico and Lewis have we been this. I mean, everyone. This. I mean, everyone is on the edge of their seat.
Everyone.
Then you got Kim.
Don't give a shit. So.
Well, who do you think's going to win this championship?
Hey!
Hold on.
Probably whoever gives a shit. So.
Hey!
So it certainly won't be me.
Gloves! Hey! Gloves!
Where does he go? Mark!
Gloves! Steering wheel! Hey!
Gloves and steering wheel.
Hey! Gloves!
How long have we been going for?
We've been going for like 40 minutes.
Oh shit. We got time.
Yeah.
Your buddy's not here yet.
We'll get Brad. Brad!
What were we talking about when he came in?
We were just talking about F1 and that one guy, Connor Moore or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, Connor Moore. I really want him to make more videos.
Yeah, I know. They're so great. They're so funny to make fun of, like, F1 drivers or whatever. He's really funny. I would recommend it. If you guys haven't seen it, you should go watch him. It's really funny. Hey, Brad. What's up, bro? All right, get on this thing.
Alonzo.
Baby.
What's up, bitch?
Have you heard of? I've been hella on this kick with Skinwalker Ranch. Have you ever seen that show?
No, I haven't.
Dude, it's like.
Is it something I should search, or is it
yeah,
explicit content?
Yeah, it's not explicit whatsoever.
Skin Ranch?
Yeah.
I don't trust you.
No. Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh, Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, it's this ranch.
Terry, is he bullshitting me?
Nah, it's on Hulu.
Okay. I don't have Hulu,
No,
but I'll look it up.
You're good. You're good. It's perfectly fine. It's like it was like a History Channel thing, right?
Oh, The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah. So it's like all about these crazy phenomenons that happen in this one location. I've been way into it. I literally watched.
Oh, UFOs.
Yeah, it's just not like necessarily like
Strangeness.
aliens, but portals. On the episode I just watched, man, they put Tesla coils onto the property, and I guess the whole land is like all electric conductive. It's got some crazy energy to it, and typically I'm not into that shit, but
This is like some documentary series
Dude,
about
yeah.
fucking like aliens and UFOs and supernatural
they try
shit.
to open up portals and stuff like that, and it's like spearheaded by
They try to
this
open portals.
group. There's like an astrophysicist that kind of like he's like a major part of it. The property's owned by
Travis Taylor?
Travis Taylor.
Wait, I think I've heard of this guy before.
Yeah. So he's like the main guy. That Brendan guy on that last page, he's actually like this prime realtor that wants to know about if there's anything else out there in the world. I believe he's Mormon.
This is fucking
he
weird.
lives in Utah. He lives in Utah.
He's the owner of Skinwalker
Yeah, so he
Ranch.
owns the place, and he's got all
okay,
these people that are
okay,
trying to
okay.
like figure out the mysteries behind it. But yeah, it's some wild stuff, man. I'm not like superstitious or anything like ghosts or whatever. I mean, obviously people probably pass on and they have some sort of like spiritual energy, but this is wild.
He bought this ranch in 2016.
Yeah,
This
he
is the
bought
guy.
it from I think
Robert Bigelow.
Yeah, Bigelow, and Bigelow has Bigelow Aerospace.
Yeah,
and
aerospace tycoon.
was a part of like this huge government funded agency, and then he just kind of like dipped out of the picture and sold off the property.
Damn,
Brad just like
that's some
Brad
super
just
weird
drank
shit.
like the whole Kool-Aid for this whole thing. Like this Skinwalker Ranch. Pull up a chair.
He's like, I don't really believe in this
Pull up a
shit,
chair,
but
pull up a chair. That's fucking like you said like you were just like you drank the Kool-Aid of the whole fucking thing.
I don't
wouldn't say
I don't
like
really believe in this shit, but there's
like,
lots of good shit in this show.
The biggest thing is like obviously like that Travis guy, he's like trying to put all these scientific reasons for it and like not necessarily disprove, but try to figure out stuff, and like all the crazy stuff that happens. They're afraid to dig on the property at first, and because it starts these like crazy reactions with the property, but then yeah, where I'm at now, it's wild. Like they're just saying, I mean, scientifically wise, like the magnetic forces on that property are a lot crazier than anywhere else in the world. And then just like the things that happen on it, cow mutilations and stuff like that. No, it's like they show all these photos and stuff, and you're like, damn, that cow, he lost his eye.
I'm looking up where this is. Skinwalker Ranch is in.
I think I like right before I left for like the
Jesus Christ, talk.
I know, the club and I did last night. I think you were showing me where like the cow was trying to get up or some shit like that. And it was like
It's in northeastern
it was just
Utah.
like trying to get up, like dying slowly or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, so they show this cow.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up a video.
Dude, yeah, the cow itself, like they keep they have like video surveillance, 24-hour video surveillance on this place, and they show this cow, and the cow's trying to get up, and there's like a weird speck above it, and they're
Oh
trying
my
to, like,
god!
disprove all this stuff.
What is that?
Is it showing cows or what?
It's a fucking weird humanoid thing.
Oh, that's probably the Skinwalker.
That the Skinwalker?
So the idea is that Skinwalker Ranch was created out of this of the Navajo, and I can't remember what the other tribe is, but I think it was like the Utes or something like that. And when they were in battle and whatnot, they just started enslaving the Navajo, and they put this curse of the Skinwalker. And so it's Skinwalker Ridge is the ridge that the ranch borders, and so they believe that there's these humanoid wolf-like creatures that appear and attack people and stuff like that. So they're trying to, like, I don't know, scientifically figure out what's going on this property.
They're called the Skinwalkers.
Yeah,
Those are the creatures.
So the Skinwalkers are like essentially like these like they could be, what is it, bipedal or whatever.
Bipedal.
Yeah, but then they also wear like these suits, and then they can transform into wolves and stuff like that. Like it's a long spiral of like Native history, and I mean, I'm all about science, and I got nothing against anything like that, but yeah, I stepped into it like skeptical, and I was like, this is some crazy stuff. Like scientific wise on that property, there's like crazy stuff that you would never ever experience anywhere else on the world, which is kind of wild.
I want pictures, more pictures of these fucking creatures.
Well, thanks, Brad. We appreciate you telling us about Skinwalker Ranch. It's very fascinating. I mean, I watched like maybe 5 minutes of what he was showing me, and it seemed like they were just pretty much really into searching for something out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are you watching?
I just want to see, like, I'm just watching a video of
like
it.
a video of it.
I just want to see the picture of that creepy fucking thing.
Oh yeah, show me that picture. Why don't you just search for it? Yeah. Just like search for like Skinwatcher or Skinwalker.
Yeah, it looked kind of like
That's like one of the creepiest things I've ever seen. That picture of that fucking
the
Skinwalker.
one. Yeah, so it'll look like
it gives me
it'll
the
look
chills
like
just thinking about it.
It'll look like a
Hell yeah.
human, but then it'll also have this crazy, like, I don't know, like wolf
Terror.
top looking thing, and it was yeah, there you go.
The Native American boogeyman is what it is.
Essentially, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so the idea is
That other picture was way creepier though.
that they got cursed with this. They have like rituals and stuff where they have pictures of natives dressed up as skinwalkers as well. So that might be what you've seen.
I see.
It's just
In Navajo lore, a skinwalker is a kind of wicked sorcerer who can transform into, occupy, or disguise themselves as an animal. The myth behind this shape-shifting, being known as the skinwalker, has mostly been consigned the label of either hoax, too much peyote, or simply oral traditions transfixed to a culture's beliefs.
Show me the picture that you saw. That makes you.
It
like,
was the
you know what I
thumbnail of a YouTube video.
Find the thumbnail.
This.
Let me see that bitch.
This.
Ah.
It looks like a creepy ass half human skeleton ape dog fucking thing.
Dude, that looks scary.
Isn't that terrifying as shit?
Oh my god. That looks like a weird, like, think of like The Exorcist or somewhere where they're walking creepily
Yeah,
backwards.
where they like break their back and like flip over.
Yeah, and they're flipping and they're walking.
And they're
like,
walking
four
on
legs.
all fours,
Yeah.
but like on over their back and shit.
Oh my god, that's scary as shit.
Yeah, it's creepy, dude.
You know what I just realized that what we should do now is that if we're gonna have people like come on like Brad,
Yeah.
we should probably get another mic.
You get another mic.
Yeah, we should do that. Then we do a hot mic.
Yeah, there's 3
Fuck
mics
yeah,
right
dude.
now. There's this mic, and then there's Mike on a mic.
We should probably get another mic.
Mic check, 1,
Wait,
2.
Terry, you mean
3.
4 mics?
We need a 4th mic in this.
Yeah, we need a 4th mic in this bitch. Where we could just be like, yo, there's 4 mics.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, that's great. I like that shit. Wait, so is your buddy coming over this way?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Yeah. Just yeah. I think everyone's gonna be here at 3.
Yeah. You can use names if you want to. If you don't want to, it's fine. We try not to use names, but I used your name several times in here.
My,
We have to like hand it back and forth. I'm gonna ask you a question, and then all of a sudden
it's a back and forth action of who's in the who's. Yeah, this is your boy Lil Pizzle on the mic right now.
This is Lil Pizzle with Lil Fizzle.
There's Mike on the mic, Lil Pizzle here.
We got Mike on the mic, Lil Pizzle, Lil Fizzle.
Little T says.
We only have 2 inputs with this box. Though.
I know we might.
We
have to get-
couldn't.
we
We
should
couldn't
get.
get a. We couldn't work a third mic with this.
I know, but could we get one with the third mic in it? Because then we could just be like, if someone shows up, we just like, and then we can go to town.
When we were looking at those boxes, the one with like 4 inputs was like fucking 3 times the cost.
Like $800,
No, not that much.
200.
This box is only like 110, wasn't it? 120.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Anyway,
I just gave you money. That's what happened.
Anyway.
Hey Brad, do you got anything you want to say to the peeps?
Have we gone long enough?
I got nothing. I'm just here for the show. Here to talk about, skinwalkers, hypothesize, I'll bring that aura of ridiculousness here.
Who do you think's gonna win the baseball game?
Tonight.
Yeah.
I think it's us versus
Yeah. I don't even know who's playing. Us.
I think we're with like the
Who's?
I
Hey
think
Brad,
it's like
who's
you-
playing?
I
Who's
think-
playing us?
I think it's like the like Utah.
Oh
I think
shit!
it is.
It's the Rainiers versus the Skinwalkers.
No. It was like the bees or something
gonna
like
get-
that.
Oh, I know the.
Because I know
Bees.
Utah
Yeah,
is
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
I think I want to say Reno is like the Area 51s. Like, oh, that's another thing. Look that up
Wait,
sometime.
the Area
Look-
51s.
Look up the AAA baseball teams. They've got like, I want to say there's one called I think it's like New Orleans Baby Cakes.
No way.
Yeah, there's like the Area 51s. Like, yeah, look up AAA baseball team names because some of these are the most ridiculous. There's like River Otters and stuff like that.
Isn't there like one where it's like, like socks, baby socks or some shit?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it's same.
Here we go,
Same,
here we go,
same
here we
amount,
go.
Same out. Same out.
So, for the Baltimore Orioles, their AAA team is the Norfolk Tides, Chicago White Sox, Charlotte Knights,
No, just say the names. We don't care about who they stand
Oh.
for.
Sugarland Space. Oh, yo,
Oh yeah, pick out the weird ones. 'Cause there's
Sugarland Space Cowboys.
Dude, there's a bunch of wild ass names out there.
I love
and,
that.
And
love
they're
that.
all. I mean, even below them. I mean, we have like what the
Yeah.
Rainiers, and then we have the Aqua Sox. Like
Yep.
the Aqua.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's what I wear when
AA,
That's where I'm
yeah,
like
yeah.
running around on the river. I'm wearing Aqua Socks. But what the hell's an Aqua Sock?
I mean, I used to wear. They call them water socks. I call them water socks.
Water socks?
Yeah. Salt Lake Bees. Oh, they're the under team for the Los Angeles A's.
the Aqua. Who are we playing?
Yeah,
We're-
Salt Lake Bees.
We're
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
the Salt Lake Bees here.
Toledo Mud Hens. Las Vegas Aviators. Omaha Storm Chasers. Tacoma Rainiers. Gwinnett Strippers. Stripers.
Strippers. I want to be on part of that team.
Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. Albuquerque Isotopes. That's an interesting choice.
That's funny, dude. The what was the one that was really good?
Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. El Paso Chihuahuas. Holy shit.
What was the one like towards like the beginning that was really good?
Sacramento River Cats.
Space Cowboys. Was it the Space Cowboys?
Yeah.
What was it? Say it again.
Sugarland. Those are the best. Sugarland Space Cowboys. They're the Houston Astros team, the lower team.
I'm gonna
That's
get.
the best title.
Gotta get a shirt from them, man. That shit would be fire.
I'm a
to
space
see.
cowboy.
I'm a space. I'm there. Who the fuck's there? Hold on here.
Was your friend
Brad,
outside?
keep it.
Terry's friend's here.
Yeah,
Yes,
so there's like,
assist.
I want to say It was like New Orleans. I don't know who would
New
have New
Orleans.
Orleans, but yeah.
What?
Nolans, New
Wait,
Hampshire.
New Orleans? Or
Maybe.
I don't think there's a team with New Orleans.
Dude, I swear there is. And they're called like the Baby Cakes or something like that.
No.
No.
Not baby
maybe
cakes.
maybe if you like wiki it, because I know there's
New
like
Orleans baby cakes.
oh dude, that's a team. It is.
I don't know if I believe you.
Told you. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that logo. Look at that logo. It's like little baby with a crown. It's like
Oh my God.
little king baby.
Right when
Let
I
me see this
fucking
shit. Let me see
put this
this.
pulled up, I
Let
don't
me see
believe
this
you.
shit.
There it is. Here.
Oh, they're gone?
Oh, what happened to them?
New Orleans
Oh,
baby
they
cakes.
ended in 2019. Those fucks.
Oh, that's why it's not on that other page. They were a minor league baseball team.
They went from 1993 to 2009.
Yeah.
That's a good. That's a good like range of motion for years. Do you see his car?
Oh yeah, he's driving up.
Oh, okay. He goes. I was like, let me know when you're there. He goes.
He
I'm
probably
there.
no.
And I'm like, what the
He
fuck?
probably like wasn't sure if he was supposed to like drive up the driveway or not.
Maybe not. Yeah, we've been going for
How long? We should call it here.
56 minutes.
Words of wisdom: don't fucking get shit faced every single weekend, and don't fucking get a nail in your tire when you're riding your bike.
Yeah.
Bye, bitches.
And then, and then Brad, we'll give Brad a sign off. Let's go, Brad.
Oh, yeah.
Hit him with the hotness.
I guess my sign off would be Skinwalker. Get at that.
No. Beware of the Skinwalker.
Beware.
The Skinwalker.
Ah, the Skinwalker.